and the guys proved that last year was not a fluke, although he still is the GOAT. Are the Atlanta Falcons still ain't shit? And what about the Chicago Bears? Is Nick Foles the answer? Well, we got answers to those questions, so at least we're going to try to come up with some answers to those and many others as we preview the NFC North and South divisions on tonight's edition of Fantasy Football Fever, which starts right now.
15 seconds to air. Stand by all cameras.
Ready with slow motion and isolated cameras.
Stand by videotape and rotate.
And tape is rolling in less than 5, in 3, 2, 1.
Take tape.
Greetings, salutations, and all that good stuff. Welcome to another edition of Fantasy Football Fever. My name is Tim McClellan. I'm joined by my good friends Irene Namer, Andrew St. Clair, and Jonathan Talley. How are y'all doing?
Doing good.
All right, good to see y'all here, and it's good to have all y'all watching us on YouTube and on Twitch. Growing an audience here, so tonight we present part 3 of our 4-part series previewing the divisions for the NFL. And tonight we're going to be going into the NFC North and South divisions. Now, this is basically what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We're just looking at the schedules. There's been OTAs and minicamps, but just right now, on paper, sight unseen, we're just kind of predicting what win-loss records could be for each of these teams that we're going through right now. So, I guess if everyone's ready, what's the story out here? NBC seeks record $6 million for Super Bowl commercials.
For 2022.
Seems to me that the price just keeps getting higher and higher and higher every year. But it seems like for the last 10 or 15 years, the Super Bowl commercials have just been nothing but a disappointment, especially just in my opinion. Just not like what it used to be.
They said that the Super Bowl for 2022 will happen in Inglewood. It's confirmed. And they said that they're raising the price for a 30-second spot. So they want at least $6 million. Plus, you have to consider that to shoot the commercial and to pay actors or whoever you're hiring to make the commercial is even more. And I'm saying, and it's just they're having more potential sponsors. NBC declined to comment. Disney might be advertising possibly. They're also going to be broadcasting the Tokyo Olympics, and they said the price might be similar to that. They're going to be okay. So the original price was $5.5 million. Now it's going up by a 9.1 increase for promo things like that, and we're gonna Procter and Gamble and Jeep are already deciding to do it, and Pepsi is definitely sponsoring the next halftime show, and Ambrose Pack is showcasing their exclusive here until 2023. So they want to know that.
Well, if each commercial is going to be $6 million, I'm sure they have the technology to rebuild these bad commercial ratings.
Yeah. It's almost like we could have just a discussion for my shows about the best Super Bowl commercials of all time from our personal favorites anyway.
Keep in mind though, like this year's commercials were 5.5 million. I don't see it gonna be. I think they're gonna still be terrible. But who knows? Because the price always goes up every year because cost of living and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't expect it to be any better than what it is. Hopefully, maybe down the line it might be. but I think we're on a steady pattern as it is. That's what it seems like to me.
Well, they're going to be paying a good penny for 30 seconds of time for the Super Bowl this year. I hope they really get someone that I like to play halftime. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
I would still love to see Kiss perform halftime.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say that.
That could probably be the final show they ever do. If they do that final show, just go out in a blaze of glory right there on the biggest stage in sports right there.
Okay, get Ace Frehley too to join in.
Maybe get Ace Frehley and maybe Peter Chris if he's still interested. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into our previews for the NFC North right now. We're headed up north, so let's talk about the Green Bay Packers. Now, this one is going to be kind of hard to decipher because we still don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to still be a Green Bay Packer when the season starts up. So last year, the Packers did very well. They finished 13-3, first place in a division, and it looks like they have a bye week in week 13. So that will be obviously that's going to be after Thanksgiving, and be the first week of December. So let me adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. I'm just using my built-in camera on my laptop here. So right now, excuse me. Right now, tentatively right now, it's the schedule here. But like I said, if Aaron Rodgers suits up or not, if he's going to be with the Packers or not. But I'm just saying, for the sake of argument, let's just assume that Aaron Rodgers returns to the Packers this year.
That's fair.
Will win. Because Aaron Rodgers is a very aggressive player.
I mean, it's a reason Stephen A. Smith calls him that bad man. September 12th is, of course, their season opener. They start on the road against the New Orleans Saints.
Ooh, that one's a hard one, but I'm kind of inclined to say a win there.
Gonna have to say a win at New Orleans. I'd probably say that. Even if Rodgers does not suit up, they go.
Yeah, New Orleans don't know their quarterback yet either.
Yeah, and Monday, September 20th, the Packers are home against the Detroit Lions, which should be a win for them, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, he may be a little late, but at least he's here. Our good friend Nick Dennison. How you doing?
He's the star.
So, how you doing, Nickaroo?
Doing good.
He's doing okay.
No, his name's not Nickaroo. It's Nickaroni.
Nickaroony.
No,
Nickaroni.
My nickname for him is Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Of course, I wasn't really crazy about that group either. I wasn't crazy about them anyway.
I prefer Nickaroni. Oh, no.
But anyway, Nick, we just started looking at the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers schedule. We still don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to suit up for the Packers this year or not. We said that the season opener at New Orleans, September 12th, we thought that would be a win. Then the Packers are home on the 20th of September against Detroit, which we said would pretty much be a win for the Packers there. Week 3, at Packers at San Francisco.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's
a toss-up for me.
That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that will be an interesting matchup right there. I mean, especially if Aaron Rodgers
I'm leaning
doesn't
towards
return.
loss, but right now that's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, I have to put a little question mark right there.
Mhm.
October 3rd, they're home against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hmm. I think probably a win.
Probably a win against the Steelers. Sunday, October 10th, week 5. They're on the road at Cincinnati. I'd probably mark that as a win as well.
Yeah.
Definitely a win.
Then October 17th, they're at Chicago.
I would say probably a win.
Probably a win.
Then October 24th, they are at home against the Washington football team.
Hmm.
That,
That'll be
I-
an easy one.
I'm going with a loss on that one.
yeah, I'm probably going to lean toward Washington because of that defense.
Yes.
And October 28th, they are on the road at Arizona.
We'll beat
That-
Arizona.
That one seems like a tough one too.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
I know
toss up.
they'll win that one. They'll win that one.
Okay, so Irene says they will beat the Cardinals in Arizona. I'm gonna put a question mark over there on my end here. November 7th is a tough one. The Packers are on the road at Kansas City, so
Kansas City will win.
I gotta put that down as a loss myself.
Mm-hmm.
Still hearing a little crackling. Am I coming in good?
Yeah, you're still okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess that little adjustment I made kind of helped a little bit. November 14th, Packers back home against the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, that's a toss up.
I think the Seahawks are gonna win that one.
Uh-huh.
That's,
for me, that's a toss-up.
that's another question mark there.
No, the Seahawks will win that one. I'm telling you, because they're powerful. They got a good defense.
I
Okay,
actually agree with
somebody-
Irene
somebody
on
want-
this one.
Somebody want to put that on the board?
I bet on teams too. So like, what I'm telling you is what I'm gonna bet on. Like I'm telling you, I bet on them. I've bet on them, and they win.
Then November 21st, the Packers go to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. I can both see it.
They're gonna win that one. They're gonna win that.
That'll probably be a split
Agreed.
series.
So they'll split in Minnesota, and then at home against Minnesota. That's January 2nd when they're home against Minnesota. So I'll say they'll lose on the road on that series, but they'll win at home.
Yeah.
Right.
Same with everybody else. I think each people are gonna go 1-1, like Chicago, Detroit.
I think the Denver Broncos too are gonna defeat the Chargers.
Okay, then November 28th, Packers are at home against the Rams.
They're gonna beat the Rams.
I'm leaning towards a win on that one.
Yeah, I'll probably put down a W on that one. Then after their bye week, they are at home against the Bears, which we said would probably be a win or a loss.
No, I think it's gonna win.
Yeah,
They
win.
haven't been playing good that lately.
Yeah, we'll put that down as a win. Oh, this will be a tough one for the Packers. December 19th, week 15, they are at Baltimore.
Ooh, that's probably a loss.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say a loss on that one. Then another interesting one right after Baltimore, they're at home against Cleveland. The Browns ain't no slouches.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but
have
maybe
to-
a win.
I'll put another question mark on that one. Then January 2nd, I said they would win at home against Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Then week 18, they're on the road against Detroit. I said they'll beat the Lions at home. So basically, right now, looking at all this, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least
The money line.
I say at least maybe 9 wins and probably 4 losses and 4 kind of toss-up games here. So
Right now we're looking at a slightly worse performance.
slightly worse than maybe 13-3,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
But
could make even.
But I really don't see a serious drop off as far
Yeah.
as the records is concerned. I mean,
But as
if
of now, our picks are based on assuming Rodgers is the quarterback.
assuming that Aaron Rodgers comes back to play for Green Bay, it won't be a serious drop in their record, but at least they'll still be contenders. So that takes care of that. So looking at this here, let's mark down the appropriate games because right now we're going to look at the Chicago Bears, who finished 8-8 last year, second place in their division. They have a bye week in Week 10. They start on the road at the Los Angeles Rams.
I'm kind of leaning toward the loss.
Yeah, probably because I'd have to say right now I'd probably go Matthew Stafford above Nick Foles a little bit.
Tim, you should read this to look at this.
Green Bay Packers betting guide. Now, is this like a betting guide with Rodgers and then without Rodgers?
It's with Rodgers.
Oh, because I mean, if it's with, go high. If it's without, it would go probably very, very low.
It's with. They're saying what it's saying is on the first week, the money line is looking better for the Saints right now, but it's like they on a game like this, you don't always have to go with what the people are betting on. So like if you bet on the Packers with this game and you win, you'll actually probably double your money potentially or 1.5 times more than what you originally bet. So I think it's looking promising for the Green Bay Packers only if they keep Aaron Rodgers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I think that's pretty much what everyone says. If Rodgers stays with the Packers, they should have another good,
They're already
decent year.
predicting that they're going to 1,000%. They believe like they should beat the Detroit Lions, but they might have trouble with the Saints. The Saints are always going to give them a hard time in the beginning, like a rough up, you know.
That Packers Saints game is one that I'd like to. I'd like to watch that. That'd be pretty good. So anyway, with the Bears, we said they'd lose on the road to start the season at Los Angeles. They're back home against the Cincinnati Bengals. Probably mark that down as a win. Oh boy, they're at Cleveland, week 3.
Yeah, I would put that as a loss.
Yeah, I probably would too. Then they're back home against Detroit.
Yeah, I think we have the split thing going on with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we did the split thing.
Yeah, we did the split thing. So at home against Detroit will be a win. On the road at Detroit will be a loss. They're on the road at Detroit Thursday. Oh yeah, that's the early Thanksgiving Day game. Early Thanksgiving Day, Bears at Lions. I say the Lions can probably win that one. So got that one. Then October 10th, the Bears are in Las Vegas against the Raiders.
Ooh, that's kind of a toss-up for me.
I think they're going to win that one. The Raiders haven't been playing well lately.
Bears play against the Packers Bears will be at home against the Packers on October 17th.
Yeah, Bears will win that, but they would still get the split.
Okay, win that one on the road. Then they go to Green Bay on December 12th, which I see as a loss. October 24th, the Bears are at Tampa Bay. We can just go ahead and write that off as a loss. Halloween, the Bears are at home against the Niners.
Probably a loss.
Probably lost too. And then I'll probably mark it as a loss. November 8th, the Bears are at Pittsburgh against the Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, that's a hard one, but I would say Steelers would win that.
Steelers will win.
Kind of leaning toward the Steelers there. Then after the bye week, they're back in action. November 21st at home against the Ravens.
That's a loss.
Yeah. And then we said that that on Thanksgiving the Bears would lose at Detroit. December 5th, the Bears are at home against the Cardinals.
That's a toss-up.
I personally
Kind of leaning toward Kyler Murray on this one.
Which team is Kyle Murray on the Bears?
Is Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals is gonna win.
Yeah, because right now,
Well,
if I'm not mistaken, they have Nick Foles as the starter for Chicago.
right.
And then Monday on the 20th, they are Monday, December 20th, they're at home against the Vikings.
I think they could win against the Vikings.
Okay, win against the Vikings, and then they go to Minnesota to finish the season on the 9th, which I think maybe now they'll probably lose that one. All right, let's bring Natalie back in here. All right, Natalie, we were just mentioning the Bears are at home against Minnesota on December 20th, but they go to Minnesota on the 9th of January.
Yeah, I think we have a split with that.
I'll check.
That's
Split
what
the
I
series.
say. December 26th, the Bears are on the road at Seattle.
Probably a loss.
That's always been a very tough place to go and beat the Seahawks if you're going on the road. And January 2nd, Bears are at home against the Giants.
Ooh, that's
I
gonna be.
don't remember what I said last time. Oh, actually, no, there was no last time. I didn't preview that yet.
That's gonna be a question.
That's a lot. I'm gonna give it to the Giants. That's a hard one, though.
I can give it to the Giants. Well, let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd answer your question about the Bears.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And two questionable games here. So it looks like this right now on paper, this looks like this could be a serious drop for the Bears this year.
Yeah, because look at this.
Let me get a zoom in on that right here. Okay, Green Bay Packers on sport Minnesota. Chicago, the over/under is 7.5. So they say Minnesota Vikings 9 maybe. Well, it just so happens that we're going to be talking about the Vikings right now. They finished last year with a record of 7-9, and they have a Week 7 bye. So with these first 6 games, the first 2 games are on the road for the Vikings. They go to Cincinnati on September 12th.
I would say that's probably a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mark that down with a W. And then they go to Arizona to face Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
I'm leaning towards loss.
Yeah, I'm probably with that. Vikings open the season at home on September 26th against the Seahawks.
I'm leaning towards loss.
Yeah, probably that. Three straight home games here. October 3rd against the Browns.
Probably a loss.
I'm seeing a win for that one.
Interesting.
I'll probably go and mark that down as a loss here. October 10th. Detroit Lions. They're at home against the Lions.
Yeah, they'll win at home, and then they'll lose on the road.
Okay, win at home.
I think that must be a toss up.
And they lose on the road to Detroit. That'll be on December 5th. Then October 17th, they're on the road at Carolina.
I think that's going to be a win, but that's a tough one.
Yeah, I'll kind of lean toward Minnesota there. Then after their bye week, October 31st, the Vikings are at home against the Cowboys.
I think I'm going to give that to Dallas.
Yeah, I'll probably do that too. This book has a loss to the Vikings.
So the Cowboys will win that one, I think so.
November 7th and 14th, road games. 7th on the road against Baltimore.
We can mark that. I think that's going to be a loss.
And on the 14th, they're at the Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm leaning toward the loss on that one, too.
I always bet on the Chargers. They win. Like, on my experience, the Chargers win. I've won bets with the Chargers.
Go Chargers, go! Vikings versus the Packers.
Oh my God!
At Green Bay, I think we said maybe a split in that one.
Packers are going to win. My opinion's Packers will win. Aaron Rodgers is going to take it home.
And they'll play. Okay, they're at home against Green Bay. They said they're going to win that one, but on the road to Green Bay, that's January 2nd. We say a loss right there, split decision.
Right.
November 28th and December 5th, road games. 28th, Vikings are at the Niners.
With the loss.
Yep, I would agree. Lost on that one.
Okay, and we said that they would lose at Detroit on December 5th. December 9th. Thursday. They're at home. Vikings at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Loss.
That's going to be a toss-up for me.
Yeah, I'm going to put a question mark on that one. December 20th, the Bears, they're on the road at Chicago, so I'll say loss at Chicago. But on the 9th, they finish at home against the Bears. They probably might win that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then on December 26th, the Vikings are at home against the Rams.
Probably a loss. That's a hard one, though.
That's too close to calling. I think the toss up that one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the toss up as well on that one. So after looking at that, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe at least 5 wins. And maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losses. And I got 2 questionable games here. And what was that? Total 9, the over-under for victories. So that might be going under on this one.
Yeah, it looks maybe worse than last season.
Now we wrap up our division, our NFC North Division with the aforementioned Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bye in week 9. So they start at home against the San Francisco 49ers.
Loss.
Let's call that a loss.
Loss without a doubt.
Yep.
I'll start with 2 losses because September 20th they're on the road at Green Bay.
Yeah, loss.
September 26th at home against the Ravens.
Loss.
October 3rd at Chicago. Loss. October 10th at Minnesota. Loss.
Oh, jeez. Not looking good for Detroit.
I don't know about this. I don't know. October 17th, they're at home against Cincinnati.
Toss up.
I'm leaning towards loss, but more of a toss up.
I think toss up.
Cincinnati, I think, would win that one.
October 24th, Lions on the road at the Rams.
Loss.
Toss up.
Interesting. Toss up?
Wait, which
Toss up.
one is it again?
Lions at Rams.
Rams.
I see it's a toss up right now. Even though as we get soon to the season, maybe it becomes a loss. But right now, I think
Hey, listen, when you
it's a toss up.
when you bet, you can't be in a toss-up. It's either you bet for winner.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
Let me look it up. Lions against Rams. Let me see what they're saying about it.
Let's go to October 31st. Lions are at home against the Eagles.
Loss.
Eagles.
I'm gonna go with a win on that one. That'll be their first win.
Yeah, I could probably see them beating the Eagles. Then after the bye, they go 2 straight on the road. Pittsburgh.
Rams are gonna win.
Loss.
Loss.
And then at Cleveland.
Loss.
Then back home against Chicago, which I think might take a split on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's split.
And December 5th, they're at home against the Vikings.
Yeah, we have.
Loss.
I'll take a win against the Vikings at home. On the road to Denver on the 12th of December.
Loss.
Probably a loss.
December 9th, Lions are at home against Arizona.
Loss.
Win.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to go toward Arizona on that one, so I'm putting it as a loss for the Lions on that one. December 26th, they are at Atlanta. Now, is there any way that the Lions can beat the Falcons in Atlanta?
Possibly.
I say there's a possibility.
No, absolutely not. Loss.
Atlanta's been slacking a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, they've been slacking, but I see it as a loss.
I'm gonna have to put that one on the board over onto the side here. Andrew St. Clair says that the Atlanta Falcons will beat the Detroit Lions in Atlanta on December 26th. Put it on the board.
Hey, look at the probability. The probability is for the Lions, it's 45.2, and then the Falcons is 54.8. I would think it's maybe a toss-up, but it's looking more favorable for Atlanta. But you never know. A miracle could happen.
Interesting.
I would bet on the Lions because if it ends up being a toss-up, you'll win a bunch of money.
I'm probably going to have to highlight that game right there on December 26th. I'll probably keep an eye on that one.
It's going to be an interesting game. It'll be like neck and neck. That's what it's looking like.
I'm still going to put a question mark on them there, but when that game comes up, I will be keeping my eye on that one.
I want to watch it.
Yeah. Of course, you ask yourself how they're going to feel after the holiday.
Oh my God! Then that gives the Lions a chance to win. Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, January 2nd, the Lions will be on the road at Seattle.
Loss.
Yeah, I'll mark that as a loss. And at the 9th, they are at home against Green Bay.
Loss.
That's pretty much a loss there. So I see 1, 2, 3 possible wins there. And look at all these L's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 losses. And still 2 toss-ups. October 17th at home against Cincinnati. And then, of course, I am circling this one even as I speak right now. December 26th, Lions at Falcons. I am going to keep my eye on that one. So it looks like they may finish with almost an even record like they did last year, or maybe one less. But yeah, the Lions still. I still kind of see them holding down the basement in the NFC North.
I do.
So basically, what we see is the Packers. Packers could win this division. Bears 4-11, possibly at least 4-11, 5-10 for the Vikings. Vikings could finish in front of the Bears, but I still see the Packers taking this division. We're still saying if and only if Aaron Rodgers suits up.
Could Aaron Rodgers become a GOAT possibly, or no?
The GOAT,
No.
No.
right
never
now, I
know.
think
He's like an underdog right now.
Well, you can't really say he's an underdog, but maybe if he suits up or if he doesn't suit up. But right now, in my opinion, probably the next best quarterback that could be the GOAT
Yay!
could be this guy right here.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes Jr. Patrick Mahomes Jr. from Texas Tech. Well, anyway,
Go Red Raiders.
and of course he's a East Texas boy. He grew up in White House, Texas, which is about an hour away from where I live. Excuse me while I take a nice sip of my tea, Red Diamond tea. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. It's good stuff. Talk amongst yourself. So we'll take a little break.
I want to see Miami. Like, hopefully, we'll get to Miami Dolphins game, possibly.
Well, anyway, let's go down south in NFC South. That is. We will start with the New Orleans Saints, who finished first place in their division with a record of 12-4 last year. This, of course, is the start of a new era. This is, of course, the post Drew Brees era since he retired. I think it was last month. And as I said, Drew Brees is a first ballot Hall of Famer, so we will definitely see him in Canton. Right now, the Saints have a bye in Week 6, so it's a little bit kind of early for them. Right now, I don't think the Saints really have a starting quarterback or Tyson.
I know, competition between Winston and Hill.
Tyson Hill and Jameis Winston. Mr. 30-30. Hopefully, maybe a new scenery may do him some good. But anyway, the Saints start at home on September 12th against the Green Bay Packers.
I think it's a toss-up.
Yeah, it's a toss-up, I think.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I said the Packers would win that game. So that would go as a loss to the Saints on that one. Then September 19th and 26th, road games. 19th at Carolina.
I put that as a win.
Win.
And the 26th on the road against the Patriots.
Loss.
Yeah, I see it that way too. October 3rd, they start October at home against the Giants.
Probably a win.
I'm probably thinking that way too. Then they're on the road next week. The next week on the road against the Washington football team.
Toss up.
I'll probably go with loss too. That's a hard one.
It's kind of a toss up for me as well. So So after the bye week, October 25th, the Saints are on the road at the Charger. I mean, no, not the Chargers, the Seahawks. Seahawks, I mean.
Loss.
Win.
Oh, interesting there. Interesting. Yeah, Seattle is always a tough place to win if you're going on the road there. So
Yeah.
I'll probably put that as a loss. I'll take Seattle over the Saints at that one. Then the Saints are at home against the Buccaneers.
I think loss.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, and I predict a season sweep for the Buccaneers over the Saints.
I'm gonna do a split.
I'm gonna say sweep.
Ooh, so Natalie says sweep and Andrew says split. I say
No.
The
I
other way
say
around.
split. I say sweep.
Oh, okay. I got you there. So, and November 7th, the Saints are at home against the Falcons. I see it as a win.
Win.
Yeah, win.
Because we'll be speaking about those guys a little bit later. But still, as our friend Jason Myers always says, the Saints ain't shit. November 14th. Oh, interesting matchup here, November 14th. Saints are on the road against the Titans.
Ooh.
I'm leaning toward the loss.
Yeah, I agree. Loss.
Yeah, probably a loss there. November 21st, on the road against the Eagles.
I'm leaning towards win.
I'm leaning towards loss.
I'm going to have to put a question mark on that one, too. A little too tough to call right now at this moment. So, interesting matchup. November 25th. The Saints are at home against the Buffalo Bills.
I think at home. That's a hard one. I'm going to say loss.
I'm gonna say win. Home field. I think they'll get it. Barely.
I guess I'll lean toward the Bills on that one. Okay, December 2nd, the Saints are at home against the Cowboys.
I'm going to put that as a toss-up.
I'm gonna say loss for that one.
Yeah, I'll probably put that as a loss. I think the Cowboys probably beat them, but not by much. December 12th and 19th road games. On the 12th, the Saints are at the Jets.
Win.
And the 19th, we mentioned they're at Tampa Bay, and they lose that one. 27th of December, the Saints are at home against the Dolphins.
Probably a win, but that's a hard one.
I think they'll win because the Dolphins been slacking lately, and I love the Dolphins to death.
I will take the Saints over the Dolphins, and January 2nd, I'll probably take the Saints over Saints at home. They'll beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then January 9th, the Saints finish the season at Atlanta.
I'm thinking that's probably a sweep there.
I'm going to have to put a question mark on that one, too. I'm kind of leaning toward maybe Atlanta beating the Saints on the final week of the season, maybe. But I'm not sure. So right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So at least I got 6 victories, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 losses. Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3 toss-ups. So I'll be interesting to see right there. Let me adjust this screen here a little bit. And now let's talk about. Oh, this ain't going to take long. It's the defending champion, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ooh.
Of course, they finished 11-5 last year. They won the Super Bowl, even though they finished second in the NFC South. Played in a wild card and went all the way through, and just totally dominated the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year. The Buccaneers' schedule looks as if they have Week 9 as their bye week. So, since this is not going to take long, we'll just run them off here. September 9th, at home, the Thursday, first game of the year. Thursday night home opener versus Cowboys. That's a win.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys win.
Yeah.
September 19th, they're at home against the Falcons. That's a win.
Win.
Yeah.
September 26th, at the Rams. That's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October 3rd, the big one. They're at New England. That's a win.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
New England could win because of Cam Newton.
I see that as a toss-up.
I think New England will win because of Cam Newton.
I see a toss-up right now.
Yeah. I'm kind of a toss-up too.
I think
If
no.
I had to choose one, it'd be Tampa.
Towards Patriots.
That's the hype game of the year right there.
I think Patriots is going to win because it's Cam Newton.
All eyes will be on that game October 3rd right there. October 10th, the Buccaneers are at home against the Dolphins. That's a win.
Win.
Yes.
October 14th, they're on the road against the Eagles. That's a win.
Win.
Yeah, win.
The Buccaneers?
Yes.
Oh, they're going to win all the games because of Tom Brady. That's a no-brainer. Tom Brady's going to destroy them. I can already tell.
October 24th, home against the Bears.
Win.
October 31st, at New Orleans.
Loss.
Win.
Split the series split on that one.
Okay, so what does it say? October 31st, Tampa Bay. Yes, Tampa Bay will win that one. Did we say a split on that one?
I mean, I called a split. I don't know about if YouTube did.
I don't know. I think the one that they're going to have the most trouble with is Patriots because that's like Tom Brady going against his former team, you know?
Yeah, we said that they would. I said that they would. That the Buccaneers would sweep the Saints this year.
Sweet. Wow.
Yes, and I say they're going to sweep the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree there.
Yeah, they're at Carolina on December 26th, and then they're at home against Carolina on January 19th, January 9th.
Win.
So that's win-win right there. And said split.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got them winning at Atlanta on December 5th. The bye week is week 9, November 14th. At the Washington football team.
Win.
I'm quite giving it to Washington because they have a pretty good defense there. I'm going with Washington.
I put that down as a win, although I'm going to kind of highlight this game here. Awesome defense against an awesome offense. I might circle that game there. November 22nd, at home against the Giants.
I got to be a homer. I got to take the Giants.
They're going to win.
Giants usually give Brady problems.
Well, they have in the past. I mean, does anybody remember those Super Bowls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to be the homer here. I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants usually give them issues because of formal rivalry.
The Giants were a top 10 defense last year.
Sunday, November 28th, the Bucks are on the road against the Colts.
That's a toss-up for me.
I see that as a loss.
Interesting. I will mark it down with another question mark there. We said they'll beat Atlanta at Atlanta. December 12th, interesting game here. Buccaneers, December 12th at home against the Bills.
Win.
Loss.
Yeah, win, even though Buffalo's are really good. December 19th, at home against the Saints. We said that would be a win. December 26th, at Carolina.
Win.
That's a win. And January 2nd, they're on the road against New York Jets.
Win.
That's a win.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, with 17 games they're playing in an 18-game season, I see 16 victories and one questionable game.
Jeez.
And you think we're looking at someone, and we might be looking at something that we're still looking to see who'll be the next team to do the perfect season. It's only happened once.
72 Dolphins.
Yeah, this could be this last year. It could have been the year for Tampa Bay. This year might be the year for Tampa Bay. We'll see.
Tom
Brady is going to demolish them. He's crazy. Gronk too. You got Gronk. You got Gronk on there. It's
Yeah.
players on there.
All right, now we'll talk about the Carolina Panthers schedule. They finished 5-11 last year, third in the division. Start the season at home. First two games, September 12th, at home against the Jets.
Probably a win, actually.
I'm gonna say a toss.
I'll probably mark that down as a win. Against the Panthers at home against the Saints on the 19th. They
Loss.
said that.
Did we say the Saints would be would sweep the series?
I believe. I said that they would sweep the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll sweep the Panthers. They got them again. They got them again at New Orleans on January 2nd. We said that would be a loss. Lost to Tampa Bay both games. Well, hell, look at this. Yeah, they play Tampa Bay in Week 16, and the Panthers are at home against Tampa Bay on Week 16. Then they go to Tampa Bay on Week 18.
Hmm.
You talk about brutal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then the Panthers and who else are we missing from the Falcons? That will come later. September 23rd. September 23rd, October 3rd. The Panthers do a Texas two-step. September 23rd, they're at Houston.
I think because of the situation right now, I think I'm going to say win.
Yeah, I'll say that too.
That's your tough call. I'm gonna have to see this one as a toss up currently.
Okay, and then on October 3rd, the Panthers will just shoot up I-45 and take on the Cowboys.
Loss.
Yeah, I say it's a loss to them. They'll beat Houston, but they'll lose to the Cowboys. October 10th, they're at home against the Eagles.
Loss.
October 17th, they're at home against the Vikings. We said
Loss.
Yeah, I think that was a loss that we marked down. Two road games again, October 24th at the Giants.
Loss.
October 31st against the Falcons. Win.
Yeah. I think that's a split for me. Wait a minute. Are they playing each other? Are they playing them twice? Yeah, I have a split.
Yeah,
Split that.
I see that. I see that. I see a split.
So you'll probably say that each team will win on their home turf.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I say. The way at home, they're talking about split. It needs to be split.
Win at home, lose on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go to Atlanta. Atlanta might win that one. November 7th, Panthers are at the Patriots.
Loss. No doubt.
November 14th on the road at Arizona.
I think that's a loss.
But
Yeah, the loss.
Back home November 21st against the Washington football team.
Loss.
Yeah, I think that defense might shred them. November 28th on the road at Miami.
That's a hard one. It's kind of a toss up, but I want to say loss.
Toss up.
Yeah,
But
I'm going
Miami's
Mark.
gonna beat them. Miami's gonna beat them.
I put a question mark on that one. Then they have their bye week on week 13.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Panthers, as we said, would go to Atlanta on December 12th.
Going to it.
The home field.
Probably lost there. December 19th, the Panthers go to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
Loss.
That's a loss there. Then we said loss versus Tampa Bay. Then loss at New Orleans. Then loss at Tampa Bay. So basically here I see two victories.
Oh, jeez.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 losses and one toss up.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Well, who toss up was against the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, the Dolphins in Miami on November 28th. That was mine.
Yeah.
And now, last but not least, we finish up our previews of the NFC South with a team that has pretty much been South ever since they were the victims of the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history, and they still have not recovered from it. Why? Because once again, as our good friend Jason Meyer says, the Saints
ain't shit.
They might.
Wait a sec. What Super Bowl are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? You must have been sleeping through that one.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, you fell asleep when they had that lead, but then when they had that big lead, that's when you fell asleep. But then when you woke up,
no.
You woke up to the biggest shock of your life.
Oh, no. I remember, I saw, yeah. For a moment, I thought you were talking about Atlanta.
I think maybe you have like a selective memory there, because
No, I did not fall asleep. I remember watching that game earlier this year, and well, at the time for me, my house was different. I we can tell you, but we're not talking about health. We're talking about how the Saints got
we're talking about
destroyed.
Let's talk about your beloved Atlanta Falcons for this year.
Let's do it.
They start September 12th at home against the Eagles.
Eagles is going to kill them.
Loss.
I'm just gonna win it. I'm gonna say win.
Ooh, interesting.
No, Eagles is going to win.
September 19th on the road at Tampa Bay. We can mark down as a loss.
Mm-hmm.
September 26th on the road against the Giants.
Which team again? Which team?
Giants.
New York.
Okay.
October 3rd against the football team at home.
Loss.
Falcons and Jets in London.
Win.
Toss up.
No, win.
I think I'm going to pull the trigger on this one. I say the Falcons will take down the Jets in London.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them a win on that one. Then they have the Week 6 bye. October 24th, they're at Miami.
Loss.
Win.
October 31st, they're at home against the Panthers.
I think wasn't that a split series?
Yeah, split. Split home only. Home wins.
Yeah, home win. So to Marco, win against Carolina, but then they'll lose at Carolina. We said that they would lose both games against the Buccaneers, and they would Atlanta home against New Orleans. What did we say?
I think we said split.
So New Orleans. They're at New Orleans on the 7th of November, so that will be a loss. Then November 14th, the Falcons are at Dallas. That will be a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Andrew. November 18th, they're at home against the Patriots.
Loss.
Yep.
November 28th, they're on the road against the Jaguars.
I think I'm going to say win.
I'm going to say win. I'm going to say win.
I'm gonna say win.
Yeah. I'll give them a win for that one. We said they would lose at home against Tampa Bay, lose on the road to Carolina. December 19th, on the road at the 49ers.
Loss.
49ers will win.
December 26th, Falcons are home against the Lions.
Win.
I could probably see them beating the Lions at home. I'll give them a win on that one. And it seems like Natalia's frozen up again. Oh, there he is. He's refreshed there. And then January 22nd, the Falcons are on the road against the Bills.
The Bills.
Loss.
I'm not a fan of the Falcons. I'm sorry.
Well, of course you're not.
I'm more a fan of the Bulldogs than the Falcons. No offense.
Okay. And
There's no star players. There's no pizzazz. You know what I mean? Even the Cowboys are better than the Falcons, in my opinion.
January 9th, we said that Falcons are at home against the Saints to end the season.
Loss. No,
Hey, was that a split? Was that a split or a sweep there?
I think it's a split. I'm agree with split.
I put a question mark on that one. So that's a question mark for me here because still don't know who the starter is for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at this one right now, just looking straight on paper, sight unseen, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins for the Falcons. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 losses.
And 3 question marks.
I got 1 question mark here. That's the final game of the season. Their final game of the season at home against the Saints on the January 9th. So it looks like the division for the NFC South will go probably the Buccaneers, then the Saints, then the Panthers, and then the Falcons.
I think it's going to be the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers will probably take a division once again. Well, there's a possibility because I put that question mark on that game in Indianapolis between the Buccaneers and the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
That will be one. Let me go ahead
Tom
and
Brady's
post.
going to bring it home, I'm telling you. Tom Brady.
Put a circle around that one. So I guess that will do it for this week's show. You folks at home watching this, maybe make comment section how you think the teams in the NFC North and South divisions will finish. We may see we'll see our division winners, but I could probably see a wild card maybe coming out of the South, maybe the Saints. Who knows? NFC North, I still kind of see the Packers, although we still don't know if that bad man is going to suit up for the Packers. But anyway, this has been a very interesting show. Irene, what are you giggling at?
Here.
15 seconds to air. Stand by, all cameras.
Ready with slow motion and isolated cameras.
Stand by, videotape.
What up, Zigger? We ain't done yet.
Oh, I'm confused. I'm sorry. It's confused. When you want me to-
That's going on. That's going on tape. That will count.
Gag wheel.
Yeah, that will count.
Sorry. Okay.
I have to give you a timeout there, Irene.
Okay, sorry.
But we won't give you too bad of a timeout. Maybe 3 minutes.
I think Tom Brady's gonna take it home. I'm serious. I got another news flash for the Super Bowl. This is the prediction for teams.
Yeah, it looks like Tom Brady could do it again. So we'll just have to see what happens. Well, like I said, folks, make your choices how you think these divisions will play out in the 2021 season, even though they just finished OTA. Some teams still have mini camps, so we still have to think about that. We're probably going to go through another quiet period before the preseason begins and before we have our fantasy league draft night. Natalia, you still said that it's probably going to be sometime early part of September.
So far, yes.
Early part of September, so we still got a while to go. So we're just looking at these schedules here, just looking at it right on paper, sight unseen, if they were to play right now. So anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this week's show. I want to thank everyone for joining me. Irene,
Thank you.
Andrew, John.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping our buddy John Flynn would be here with us tonight, but just the same, folks, please go listen to John Flynn's podcast, Hooked on Sports. He's got so much stuff to talk about. He's got a great show. Listen to it on Apple, listen to it on Spotify, wherever you can find podcasts. Just search for Hooked on Sports with John Flynn. And there you got it.
This, by the way.
Oh yes, Super Bowl predictions right there. Let me zoom in on that before we sign off for the night. So it looks like favorites: Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Los Angeles Rams. Interesting. Kansas City remains the favorites. Well, Kansas City does have a talented enough team to go back. I haven't seen a team go to 3 straight Super Bowls since. Now, was it the Bills that went to 3 straight?
Yeah,
4.
4.
I know they went to 4 straight. So
I think New England might have in the 2000s, but I can't remember for sure.
yeah, we may have to check the record books on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I think it's time to put a wrap on this show. Irene, Andrew, John, thank y'all for joining me again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Andrew, take care, buddy.
Thank
Thank you, Tim. Take care.
John, Natalie, take care. We'll do this. Hopefully, we'll do this again next Friday night, same time, same station. Next week, we present the 4th and final part of this 4-part series. We will take a look at the NFC East and West. We'll see if maybe Dak's comeback could mean a comeback to glory for the Cowboys. And over in the West, could the Niners rebuild? Are the Rams still the team to beat? Can the Seahawks go back to their prominence in the West? Well, we'll see if we can answer those questions and more next week when we preview the NFC East and West here on the Fantasy Football Fever Show. So, on behalf of my good friends, Irene Namer, Andrew St. Clair, John Natale, my name's Tim McClellan. Thanks for joining us. God bless y'all. And remember, as always, be a good sport. See ya.
15 seconds to air. Stand by, all cameras.
Ready with slow motion and isolated cameras.
Stand by, videotape, and roll tape.
And tape is rolling in less than 5, in 3, 2, 1.
Take tape.